What's up guys, Sean here, and today I wanted to do a Hawk Talks video on a update regarding to a topic involving with one of my most beloved gaming franchises of all time, which is Pokemon. Yeah. Anyway, it involves with Sword and Shield. I am referring to the whole bring back the National Pokedex for the most part. So Junichi Masuda, the producer of, at least for this game anyway, has come out with a statement responding to the whole outrage surrounding it, along with other things, and he pretty much said that he understands, that we have all these comments, we have all this passion and stuff about this game, and he appreciates it. But essentially, he and his team are sticking with their guns of the fact that the Pokemon will not all appear in this game, or for this generation for the most part. But it doesn't mean that that the Pokemon that will miss their appearance will not appear in future games. That essentially means they'll probably appear in the third version of whatever game or this game that people jokingly like to call Pokemon Gun. It'll probably be something else like Ultra Sword or Shield or whatever. That would probably be essentially be the next version or whatever. Or I guess it might be similar to what Black and White 2 has gone through, maybe, but essentially it'll probably be in the altered version of Sword and Shield, and or the third version, which will probably be gun or arrow or bow and arrow. I don't know what other kind of classical weapons are available. Nunchucks. Point being, I wanted to update how I feel about this now and where I'm going with it when it comes to Sword and Shield. So initially I was upset, and admittedly, the fact that you can't have all the Pokemon in the game, it sucks. Obviously, Sun and Moon didn't have a national Pokedex, but the Pokemon were coded into the game, meaning that you are capable of transferring the previous Pokemon into, or Pokemon in general from other games into Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon even, of course. So, but you can't do that in this game because the Pokemon aren't even coded, so not all of them are able to be transferred. Only the ones that appear in Galar region only, pretty much, this time around. So Pikachu, Machamp, Machoke, Machop, that sort of deal. I believe Charizard is in there too, so Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, that's available. Gyarados, I guess, Weavile, that's basically, anyone that appears in Galar, you can transfer the other duplicates from different games, including Pokemon Go, and transfer them into here, I guess. But it just still is, it does suck. I think for the most part though, I've kind of gotten over it, and I'm just gonna see it for what it is. It's a brand new Pokemon game. It's gonna have brand new Pokemon, so I do look forward to the brand new Pokemon, and also the Pokemon that are available. Just gotta see it for what it is. I do still look forward to having my adventures with Score Bunny, as my starter, and it's just one of those things where, what if the game is really fun? What if the gameplay itself is really refined or whatever this time around, and the graphics are decent by the time it comes out, and the animations and stuff like that. I just hope at this point, because of the National Pokedex is confirmed to be not in there for the most part, nor the coding for the other Pokemon not even in the game, I just hope that the other things will make up for it for the time being, including the gameplay, the aesthetics, just the world itself, the story, I guess, and all the other things that come in between. So if the core aspect of catching them all isn't available in this game, that is a pretty big chunk of it missing. But I just gotta, count on the gameplay and the other stuff I mentioned to be good, or at least be fun for me. So with that, I went ahead and actually canceled the double pack that I pre-ordered previously, and went ahead and just stuck with the single game, which is Pokemon Sword. I'll be a Sword boy for the most part, but it does still leave a sour taste in my mouth for Sword and Shield, because there are Pokemon that I do have some attachment that are not available in this generation or in this game, I guess, for this time around. A number of the Generation 4 Pokemon are missing. I don't think I can transfer Luxray. I don't think I can transfer Infernape. I can't transfer all those other Pokemon. So it does stink. So I hope at least I can transfer in Leafeon, because that's like my favorite evolution personally. But again, I'm not gonna really hold my breath on it. I'll just play the game for what it is. It's a brand new Pokemon and stuff, and hopefully the new Pokemon are enjoyable for the most part. Corviknight looks cool, so that's one so far. I just hope the Dynamaxing is fun enough. I just hope the raids are applicable or fun at least, and functioning by then. Again, I just really hope that the gameplay and all the others just make up for it. Meanwhile, Masuda and the others are hard at work to get all the other Pokemon in the game, or in the next version essentially, or the third version. And I'll just have to gotta have no choice but to buy that one if that's the case. But yeah, it does still suck, but I still will be willing to give it a chance. There's like several reasons, as to why these Pokemon aren't making it back in. But it could be laziness, it could be limitations, or just time in general. They want to transfer them with that HD look on them, but it does take some time to update them. And there are a lot of Pokemon. There's like at least 800 now, and then generations on, they will put more Pokemon in there. I think by then it should be okay, because I don't think they should be done making them look HD and all that, or at least appropriate to the game that they're in or whatever. So I believe by then it should be okay. But for right now, we're in that transitional period where the games are like, we're now just right at the cusp of the end of this generation, really, and then we're seeing the light of the next generation, with the especially with the PS5 and Xbox Scarlet coming into play, for at least for next year. So I just hope the outrage of having not all the Pokemon being back in there be like such a big bothersome like negativity, and this I guess rage culture that's been happening with a lot of other things as of late. It's just the internet being the internet, which is being volatile and just complaining about this one little thing. And I just hope that it doesn't carry over to the fact that not all the Pokemon are in the game, even though the game itself is still fun and stuff like that. Assuming that it is, I mean, that's hopefully what I assume anyway. But even if it is, just because the Pokemon aren't there, those people aren't going to be happy with that. But no matter what you do, people aren't going to be happy. I mean, you can't please everyone. There's always going to be people that just complain about the dumbest things. Like, for example, the whole issue about Nessa's skin color when drawn by different artists or something like that. It's just, come on, all right, that's just taking a little too far. I think, I mean, if it's blatantly obvious, but for the most part, it's just the expression of that artist, and it just, I don't know. Those kind of things are bothersome to me. I mean, I'm not saying that Nessa should be white or anything like that, but anyway, that's for another video. I mean, or another topic. The National Pokedex, yes, for the most part, we're not gonna see it. At least for these two anyway, Sword and Shield. We're probably gonna see it in Pokemon Gun, or at least the coding of the Pokemon will be all in there by then. There's also the possibility of just updates, slowly bringing the Pokemon back in. We do have time. I mean, it's still July essentially, so we still have till November, and by then maybe we'll get some updates. We'll get some patches and stuff of having more Pokemon coming in slowly but surely and stuff. So it's just a matter of just, hey, we have a new game for you guys to play. It's for the Switch. This is probably a sample of what's to come and stuff. And whatever game will come after that, please look forward to those ones, I guess, even more, because hey, they'll be improved by then. I don't know. The cherry on top essentially is also the fact that there aren't Mega Evolutions, there aren't Z moves or anything like that. Z moves, I'm kind of fine with them, but yeah, Mega Evolutions, they're cool, so having them missing is just also. But again, I will give this a chance, and there are chances where the game is really fun, but yeah, just that one thing, that one core aspect, the Pokemon. You can't catch them all essentially, so gotta catch them all for the Galar region. That's pretty much what it is now. For now, I should say. So again, I'm kind of over it for the most part, but it's still, it kind of this does suck, but I'm not gonna rage on about it like so many other people are, and I'm still gonna give this game a chance, and I want to play it. I want to see how this plays out on the Switch, whether it's on TV mode or handheld. It's such a perfect game for that, and I've always wanted to play a Pokemon game that's traditional, to the core, for the most part, and play it on my TV. I mean, the closest thing, like I said, I played was Pokemon Ruby, put it in the Game Boy player, attached to the GameCube, and that was how I was able to play Pokemon on the freaking TV and such. So, but now the Nintendo Switch is gonna be that system where you can do that, and it's 3D and it's pretty for the most part. Hopefully the graphics will come out as robust by then. And yeah, so again, I still look forward to it, and I don't want to repeat myself, so that's pretty much it for this video on the update on the National Pokedex and all the other stuff, and Masuda's response and all that, and my feelings about it. So I do still want to play it. I want Score Bunny, god damn it, and I want to start my adventures either way. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been my opinion about that whole National Pokedex kind of conundrum. If you have any comments or anything like that related to this video, leave it down below. I'll love to check them out, and of course, please check me out on all the other social media. And I do have my sponsorship still, like Loot Crate and Into the AM. Promo code and the link will be in the description below. Please click on the link and then type in the promo code, so that's how it works. So that way it actually counts towards your discount and back to me as well. So that's further support the channel while you get something out of it. So anyways, thank you so much. This has been the Hawke Talks on this whole bring back the National Pokedex hashtag trend, whatever, and the whole response thing. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sean out.